you get pulled over for a DUI, don't tell the cop you've had nothing to drink. If you think he's not going to find out, you're wrong. When I was working the DUI task force, I knew the minute I talked to somebody whether they were drinking or not. If I didn't tell them I haven't been drinking, that only worsened your case. Because he's going to take that statement now, he's going to write in the report, and if you go to trial on your case, and the jury's going to say, well, he's going to say, he told me I didn't have any to drink, but then you have a blood alcohol level of a 0.15 or whatever, the jury's going to say, you're a liar. And the prosecutor's going to use that against you. You're better off maybe to be honest, if you had 2 beers, maybe 3 beers or 4 beers, or say, hey, I just left the bar. I just took a shot right down the street. That's going to help your case in the long run because of what we call absorption phase. But nevertheless, don't say no drinks. The other thing is I hear all the time, how many drinks? 2. That was a common response. 2 beers, 2 beers, 2 beers. If you get stopped for a DUI and the cop asks you how much you drink, don't say nothing. Don't answer his questions. You don't have to. He's going to ask you a whole series of questions. He's going to ask for your driver's license, you have to produce it. He's going to ask you for insurance, you have to produce it. If he smells alcohol in your system or from your breath, he's going to ask you to exit the vehicle. Well, you're going to have to exit the vehicle. But he's going to then proceed to ask you a series of what we call pre-filled sobriety questions. How much have you had to drink? How much have you to eat? When did you sleep last? Have any medical issues? He's going to ask you a whole series of questions, and these questions are on his arrest report. There's a reasons for these questions. So they're used so they can incriminate you. They can take these answers and use it against you at your trial. If he asks you these questions, say, I respectfully decline to answer those questions. And just keep saying that. Don't have to answer the questions. Don't incriminate yourself. I've had too many cases as a cop where I've had these subjects that I stop convict themselves. I've had clients as an attorney convict themselves. I have guys sitting in state prison who have convicted themselves. Don't put yourself in that position. Remain silent. That is your right under the Constitution. Utilize it.